Because even if you win the lotto, they're going to get half of it anyway, right? So if it's $1 billion and you won $1 billion, they're going to get 500 million, aren't they? But a lot of that, I think, was copied from the mob. And it was to try to, I don't know the right word to say, I wouldn't say diminish, but take some profits away from them by legalizing gambling.
You had a story in The Witness where you maybe had borrowed some money from the family that you weren't supposed to. You gamble it away?
I didn't borrow it. I was working one of the crap games. I mean, I was just one of those guys that everybody liked, no matter who it was. There was different bosses, different guys from different families. When I started hanging out in Mulberry Street, everybody liked me. Some of them even wanted to buy me. How's that there? I was just a one-light guy. And one time, the guy that runs the game had to leave. So he said, do me a favor, I gotta go someplace. When the game ends, you take that money, go home, and then bring it back the next day. Now the game didn't start until 2 in the afternoon. The track opened up at 12, so I figured, I got about an hour, I'll go to the track and gamble a little bit. And before you know it, I was losing a couple of hundred here, a couple of hundred there, and I couldn't make up for it. So I tried to bet a lot of money to make up for the couple of $100. And long story short, I lost almost all the money. So when they called me up to say, what happened? Why didn't you come to the game? Where's the money? I told the guy what happened, and he said, well, how much is left? I'll help you out. I said, about $800 out of 10,000. And he couldn't help me out, so I had to run away from the mob for a little bit. But Nikki loved me so much that he put together money, brought it to the bosses, because you're talking about big bosses. You're talking about bosses of crime families involved with this here. It's a death sentence. He brought a bankroll to them, and they said Robert got locked up and his mother didn't know where he hid the money in his house. So we just found out where it is, here it is.
So they made up a story for you?
He made up a story for me.
Man, you weren't lying when you said there's plenty of times that you probably should have got the axe, and
Yeah.
God was kind of, even though you didn't acknowledge, that's why I asked you those questions about did you have any concept of life or death or spirituality, because a lot of times I find that even though a person is not walking with God, there's still like this consciousness that they have. They're aware of like something or there's something protecting them or something. But
I thought it was Nikki. So I thought it was Nikki all my life. Well, I mean, there was guys that were waiting for me by my house. I just didn't go home that day, and he would squash it from me. Things that I did that I wasn't supposed to do, that what might have been where another family thought that we're gonna kill this guy. He would get word for it, say don't go home, and he would sit down with whatever family it was that was trying to kill me and squash it from me. So my Nikki was, in a sense, my God, but I never thought of God. Today I can see it was God's hand on me, and the reason why I can see it now is because all along he had a plan, a purpose for me. He just couldn't get my attention, and finally he did get my attention. So I don't think God's shocked. I can't believe Robert got saved.
no,
You know what I mean?
I'm the one that's shocked that you didn't get killed. All these stories, for me, that's where
It was God's hand on my life all along, even though I didn't know it was his hand.